Welcome back to more Summoners War Monster Strategies. Today we're going to be looking at the Light Pixie, and that is Cheryl. So, it's the fourth Pixie that I'm going to be talking about now. You know, I've already talked about Shannon, Casey, and Tadu. So now Cheryl. Cheryl is not, again, I'm sorry I keep saying this, but again, Shannon is the only useful one. But yeah, Cheryl's not too useful as well. Let's talk about her stats. Okay, so she has a total of 8,400 HP. An attack power of 582 and a defense power of 505. Speed is at 111 like all pixies. Okay, so looking at these stats, she can be considered the tankiest pixie. And by tankiest, I mean I'm saying 8,400 HP and 505 defense. That's still not a tanky monster, because we all know all pixies have pathetic base stats. Even Shannon, yes, even her. But, I mean, she can't be considered the most tanky, either her or Casey, but I'm pretty sure her. I mean, she has about, what, 600 to 800 less HP than Casey, but, about, what, 30-ish more defense, so I don't know, it's either one of them two. But the point is, she is tanky, and because she is tanky, she can be considered a support monster. Actually, her skills benefit her for being a support monster, unlike Tadu, who is, well, downright offensive. Okay, so, her skills. Her first skill is Spirit Ball, the same move that you've already seen from all the pixies. Attacks the enemy with an energy ball. The attack has a 50% chance of increasing the enemy's chance to land a glancing hit for 2 turns. Second skill, Ignite. Attacks the enemy with the Flames of Punishment, inflicting continuous damage for 3 turns. This skill is actually the same one that Tadu has to inflict DOT. And then, the third one, Holy Call. Holy Call says revives dead allies randomly and fills up their HP by 15%, so it's a reviving, and this can actually go down to reusable in 6 turns, I believe. And it can revive up to 2 allies, but of course it's random. So because of this, Cheryl can be considered, you know, support. She can land a debuff here, glancing hit. She can land a DOT there, you know, pretty good for any monster. And she is able to revive allies. Also, this revive is not that good because it only leaves them at HP of 15% with no beneficial stuff. Like even the Shell, who revives allies with pathetic HP, at least it's gradual increasing, you know, she puts that buff on them. But this one, has some problems, it does. Alright, let's talk about runes. So, I mean, just like any monster that is not too good, it's kind of hard to know what the hell you want to do with runes. So for Cheryl, I mean, the best thing I could say is to make her fast. To try and lower that cooltime of the Holy Call, and I guess even her second skill. Just make her fast, you know, to lower that cooltime. So I said Swift Energy. Energy because you want to make her tanky. If she's a support unit, she's not going to be attacking. Even her DOT, you don't need attack for that, you know, just land DOT. And that's why I said Swift Energy. And a Speed in slot 2. And I would say HP, or you can also go HP in slot 2 as well. All HP by having a Swift. Or I guess you could do all Energy with the Speed in slot 2. I don't know, whatever you want. But basically, Speed and HP, that's pretty much all you need. And there really isn't much else to say about her because, like I said, she's not too useful. So as far as strategies go, I mean, it's hard. It's definitely hard because, first of all, the problem, even though the skill is pretty good, like just by looking at it, once you actually start to get in depth in this game, you'll see that it's not too useful. For one, it's random, okay? I mean, it can revive multiple monsters, but it's randomized, so, you know, you're relying too much on RNG here, and it's not going to be beneficial, you know? Like, if she revives 1 when you need more, you know? So, it's a problem, like I said. HP 50%. Even though she revives, she leaves them very vulnerable. Other monsters, like, let's say, Iona, you know, revives at 60% with a defense bonus, or even Michelle, who can revive, you know? She can she leaves a gradual HP increasing buff, or Brian, or Bria, I've heard both, I think it's Brian though. He can balance out the HP ratio of all allies. They all have some use with the revive, but this one, it's hard. Like I said, second skill DOT, I guess she can be somewhat useful, but even then, it's not too great. There really isn't a lot of positives to say about this monster, Cheryl. Just like all other pixies, all pixies besides Shannon, if you have her in the beginning of the game, you know, and you need a pixie that can be somewhat support, I guess you can use it for some time, but once you get to the mid-game, you're going to realize that she's actually food. She's just not that useful. So, as always, go ahead and leave a comment if you have found some success using certain runes. Go ahead and leave a comment to let other people know, you know, what you recommend, if you do think she's somewhat useful. But, yeah, so that's pretty much it. Anyway, thank you for watching, goodbye everybody, and as always, until next time.